Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will be looking at the new project flight update that released today. Before we jump in, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So first of all, a new island called Punta Cana has been added to the game, and it's massive. And there are two new airports which are added to the island. The main airport is here, and this is the Punta Cana International, an airport with two terminals into runways, with the runways in a V shape. Let's look at the airport in game. Wow, this airport is so detailed. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator in Roblox. Apparently these are hand-painted markings as well. This airport is also massive. Check out the parallax map interior too. I could probably think this is real life. I think this is supposed to be some plane spotting area or something. Let's take off in this airport right now. By the way, the plane I am using is the new 757 aircraft, which I'll explain in the next segment, and I had to mute the sound because the plane sounds like a hairdryer if the video is sped up. If you didn't know, this is the runway 2608, which we will take off from 26. This airport has a higher tree density than all of the other islands. Here you can see the airport from above, and the town behind it. In addition, the 757 plane got added to the game. It's an awesome addition, with many retro liveries available. This one-sod lead does not have a cockpit, but the 737 does. I will go through the 737 cockpit in a later segment. Here, I'm using the TW livery and I think it looks great. Another feature of this plane is that you can choose the engine type as well. Here's what it looks like in game. You get either the Pratt & Whitney PW2000 or the Rolls-Royce RB211. It takes a while to load, but it works at least. In the new update, there has been a long-awaited remodel of a certain aircraft, the 787. But unfortunately, I don't have the Game Pass, so I can't show it in game, but here are some pictures. Unfortunately, that's all I can show. But moving on, with the next thing, which is the new Aero Barrel Airport, which is another airport on the Punta Cana island. This is just a small airfield, with a single terminal, only suitable for small planes. But it's surprisingly easy to land an A350 here. This is located quite close to the main airport, only 10 seconds of flight between them. For reference, this is where the main airport is, and this is where this airport is. Let's land at this airport, and of course we are using the new 757. This aircraft wouldn't fly here in real life, but yeah. That landing was smooth but not butter. Takeoff isn't hard, especially because I only used half of the runway. Let's hope my landing at Punta Cana is better. That was a sick landing though, minus the float. I probably flared too much. Unfortunately, there is some bad news to hear. The island of Boa Vista got removed because of some reasons. The first, and most important one, is that they need to make the game less laggy for low-end device users, and the addition of Punta Cana would have made it even more laggy than what it is now. Second, this airport wasn't used a lot, as it was overshadowed by its bigger counterparts like Gatwick or Gran Canaria. Of course, it is sad that it was removed, but it was for a good cause. Finally, something extraordinary has been added to the game, which is the cockpit for the .737. Let's look at this in-game right now. Wow, this is very amazing. All these buttons are interactable. Let's try taxiing with this new cockpit mode. Viewers, please stick around till the end. And there is a surprise. It's surprisingly easy to taxi like this. You basically need to have the taxi lines come to this point. Here we are, landing at Gran Canaria, in cockpit mode. This is definitely gonna be a bad one.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Traditional Ryanair style. We must respect the Ryanair culture.